You step into your cruise ship cabin for the first time. The bed looks perfect. The bathroom sparkles. The towels are folded into a little swan on the pillow. You take a deep breath, and you think, this is luxury. But what if everything you see is just a carefully maintained illusion? What if the duvet you're about to sleep under has already been used by dozens of strangers and nobody laundered it? What if the glass sitting on your bathroom shelf was rinsed in a sink and put back? What if the safe holding your passport, your cash, and your jewelry can be opened by someone other than you? No refund, no second chance. Vacation over. Today, I'm walking you through 8 dangerous cabin secrets, things a former cruise ship housekeeper who spent 9 years cleaning cabins on the world's biggest ships was specifically instructed never to tell you. And trust me, some of these will absolutely shock you. Secret number 1, your cabin is never as clean as it looks. Here's how cruise ship housekeeping actually works. On a large cruise ship, a single housekeeper is responsible between 18 and 24 cabins every single day. On turnaround days, those frantic days when thousands of guests leave and thousands more arrive, that number can be even higher. Do the math with me. If you have 20 cabins in 8 hours to clean them, you have exactly 24 minutes per cabin. In those 24 minutes, that housekeeper must strip the bed, remake it with fresh linen, clean the bathroom, vacuum, dust every surface, replace toiletries, empty the trash, and make it look magazine perfect. 24 minutes for everything. What gets prioritized? What you see first: the bed, the bathroom, the mirror. What gets less attention? The TV remote, the telephone handset, the door handles, the inside of drawers, the floor under the bed. These are the surfaces nobody checks. These are also the surfaces touched by every passenger before you. Now here's what that means specifically for you. Think about Dorothy, 73 years old, on her first cruise with her husband. She didn't bring antibacterial wipes. She picked up the TV remote that first afternoon, touched her eye, and 2 days later she was in the ship's medical center at a rate of $250 per consultation. She spent the rest of her dream vacation in that cabin, sick, alone, waiting to feel better. On embarkation day, before you unpack a single thing, wipe down the telephone, the TV remote, the door handles, and the light switches with antibacterial wipes. These are the highest touch surfaces in your cabin. They receive the least cleaning attention. Non-negotiable. One time is enough. Secret number 2, the truth about what you're sleeping under. Here's what cruise lines will tell you. Your sheets are fresh, your bed is clean, everything has been laundered between guests. And part of that is true. The sheets changed between every sailing, confirmed, non-negotiable across every major cruise line. But here's what they won't tell you. The duvet cover gets changed. The actual duvet itself does not. The pillow protectors get changed. The actual pillows underneath do not. They're on a rotation schedule determined by calendar, not by individual use. Which means the duvet you're sleeping under right now has almost certainly been on that bed for multiple previous sailings. The pillow your face is pressing into tonight has been used by previous passengers. Passengers who may have had colds, allergies, or worse. And on extremely busy turnaround days, when the pressure is enormous and the clock is running, a duvet that should have been sent to laundry gets inspected, deemed acceptable, and goes straight back on the bed. No laundry, no second look, straight back on the bed. The fix costs you nothing. Bring your own pillowcase from home. It takes up almost no space in your luggage, and it gives you complete peace of mind about what your face rests on every single night. No exceptions, no negotiations. Okay, real talk. Which of these has shocked you the most so far? Drop your answer in the comments. I read every single one. And we're not even halfway through yet, because what's coming next goes much deeper.
Secret number 3, and this one caught even experienced cruisers completely off guard. The glasses in your cabin bathroom. On most cruise ships, particularly older vessels and some mainstream cruise lines, those glasses are not single-use disposable cups. They are reusable glasses, cleaned between guests. In theory, they go through a proper commercial washing process with the correct agents at the correct temperatures. In reality, on extremely busy turnaround days, with 20 cabins to clean and the clock ticking, those glasses sometimes get a quick rinse in the bathroom sink and go straight back on the shelf. Not a rare exception, often enough that people who've done this job are willing to say it out loud. The same applies to the ice bucket in your cabin. That ice bucket has been handled by every previous passenger. It gets wiped down. It rarely gets the deep clean you're imagining. Use the disposable cups from the buffet, or bring a small travel cup from home. Either option costs nothing, but it eliminates a risk you never even knew existed. Secret number 4. Your cabin safe can be opened without you. Almost every passenger uses that in-room safe. Passport inside, cash inside, jewelry inside. You set your personal code, you click it shut, you feel completely safe. You are not. Every single in-room safe on a cruise ship has a master override code. Ship security has it. Senior housekeeping supervisors have it. In some cases, maintenance staff have access. The exact list varies by cruise line and by ship. None of it is disclosed to you at check-in. Now, the vast majority of crew members are completely honest and professional, but here's a situation that has been formally documented. A passenger reports items missing from their cabin. An investigation reveals the safe was accessed, not by the passenger. The situation is handled quietly, internally. The passenger receives compensation. The incident is never publicly disclosed. For truly irreplaceable items, your passport, large sums of cash, expensive jewelry, consider whether you need to bring them at all. What you don't bring cannot be lost or stolen. For what you must secure, photograph your valuables before putting them in the safe. Always set your own unique code. Never use the factory default. The rule is non-negotiable. Secret number 5. Your housekeeper knows things about you that you've never told them. Within the first 24 hours of a new sailing, your cabin housekeeper already knows whether you're neat or chaotic, whether you're having relationship problems, whether you're a heavy drinker. And this is the part most passengers never think about. They know exactly what medications you're taking. Your pill bottles on the bathroom shelf, your prescriptions on the nightstand. For passengers managing blood thinners, heart medication, or diabetes treatment, that private medical information is sitting in plain sight, visible to whoever cleans your cabin, every day, for 7 days. Here's something else. Housekeepers communicate with each other about passengers. Which cabins tip well, which passengers are demanding, which cabins have situations that need flagging to supervisors. Your medical information, your financial signals, your daily patterns, all of it can travel much further on that ship than you ever intended. Keep your medications in the safe or zipped inside your luggage. Your medical privacy is worth protecting. You didn't pay for a cruise to have strangers reading your prescriptions. One time is enough for that information to go somewhere it shouldn't.
All right, before I hit you with the last 3 secrets, do me a favor. Smash that subscribe button and turn on notifications. Every week, we pull back the curtain on what the cruise industry spends millions keeping hidden. Now, let's keep going. Secret number 6. The location of your cabin could ruin your entire vacation and your health. Cruise ship cabin walls are extraordinarily thin. Conversations at normal volume are completely audible through them. Arguments in the next cabin are a shared experience whether you want them to be or not. But that's not even the main problem. Cabins directly below the pool deck start hearing chairs scraping, children running, and maintenance work at 6 in the morning.
Cabins directly above or below the main kitchen hear food service preparations beginning at 4 in the morning, every morning, for 7 days straight. Cabins near the elevator banks hear the mechanism running 24 hours a day. Now think carefully about what chronic sleep deprivation actually does. Increased blood pressure, weakened immune response, higher fall risk in unfamiliar environments at night. This is not a minor inconvenience. For older travelers, this is a genuine health risk. Before you book your next cruise, research the deck plan of your specific ship. Choose a cabin that is mid-ship on a middle deck, away from elevators, theaters, pool decks, and kitchens. This single decision, made in 5 minutes before booking, can transform your entire cruise experience. Secret number 7. The things in your cabin that are never disclosed to you. This is the one that made even experienced housekeepers uncomfortable to discuss. In 9 years of cleaning cruise ship cabins, housekeepers see things they are specifically instructed never to mention. Cabins with mold growing behind the bathroom tiles, painted over between sailings instead of being properly treated. Cabins with plumbing issues, temporarily patched, not repaired. Cabins with documented electrical problems, never disclosed to the passengers sleeping there. These issues get reported through the proper channels. Sometimes they get fixed. Sometimes the same problem reappears in that exact same cabin 3 sailings later, and the passenger checking in has absolutely no knowledge of it. Then there's the category nobody wants to discuss. What happened in that cabin before you arrived? Medical emergencies, incidents handled by ship security. The cleaning protocols are thorough, but you, the passenger checking in the following week, have zero knowledge of what occurred in that room. None of it is disclosed. None of it is required to be. On embarkation day, spend 10 minutes checking your cabin before you unpack a single item. Under the bed, behind the nightstands, inside the drawers, behind the toilet. If you find anything concerning, report it to housekeeping immediately and request a thorough re-cleaning before settling in. You have every right to ask, and it costs you absolutely nothing. Secret number 8, and this is the one that directly impacts your wallet. Most cruise lines automatically add a daily gratuity to your account. The number varies by line, but across the major carriers, Carnival, Royal Caribbean, Norwegian, the standard range sits at $15 to $20 per person per day. On a 7-day cruise for 2 passengers, that's anywhere between $210 and $280 added to your bill without a second thought. And here is what most passengers never realize. That money does not go directly to your cabin housekeeper. It gets pooled, distributed across all housekeeping staff on the ship. Your individual housekeeper, the person who enters your cabin twice a day for a week, may receive only a small fraction of what you assumed was going to them. You are paying full price, and the person actually serving you may be getting almost none of it. Now, here's the part that genuinely changes everything on board. Passengers who handed their housekeeper a $10 or $20 cash tip directly on day 1 or day 2 of the cruise received a fundamentally different level of service. Requests that would normally take hours were handled in minutes. Their cabins received attention others did not. Housekeepers told their colleagues the entire system shifted in their favor, not because of loyalty, because of the timing, and because of the simple human act of being seen. Tip on day 1, not day 7. By day 7, the cruise is over. By day 1, you still have 7 days ahead of you. The rule is non-negotiable. Tell me in the comments which secret shocked you the most. And if you have a cruise coming up, are you going to do anything differently now? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.